Hey everybody, welcome to Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm Octo,
And this is Lou.
and we are going to beat up all the villains.
Absolutely.
All of them.
I'm excited. I love this game.
Me too.
One of the best of all time, I would say.
It's up there. It's definitely the best superhero game of all time.
I would say it's in my top 10 list of games.
It's definitely my top 25. That's still a pretty...
It's
I've
good.
played
It
more
is
games
good,
than
yeah.
you, so...
I know, but I've been playing longer than you. I was playing
Yeah.
like NES.
I played the NES too.
I know.
You had a 10-year head start.
I did, yeah.
Joker has been apprehended. Batman is now en route to Arkham Island.
Stand back, fool, I've got a bomb! Huh? All right. Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Warden Shop to you. Bowles!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown! A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Really? I don't mind walking. Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
Is Commissioner Gordon here yet?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down.
Alright, so we're in Arkham.
And now you're in control of the Batman.
Yep.
Sharpie loves his
So I can walk in circles.
Hey, Sharpie,
Yes, he could.
my good side.
Could look like a fool.
Yep.
They're all good, aren't they?
So let's talk about voice actors for a minute.
Yes. Do you want to start with Mark Hamill or Kevin Conroy?
Well, we've got two legends here.
Yeah.
We've got Kevin Conroy as Batman, who
Yeah.
did the animated series. Pretty much most of the animated voices of Batman throughout the years. And
We have Luke Skywalker as the Joker.
that's right, yeah. For those who know what Star Wars is, but
Everyone knows Star Wars.
not everybody. I had a friend who had never watched Star Wars.
Was he human?
Yeah, it was Tristan.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He was like, oh, I just, always heard about it and just thought it was overrated. You know when you hear so much about something
Yeah.
where you just you're like, okay, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, that was Lord of the Rings. for
Yeah,
me.
for me too. But, yeah, so not everybody knows what Star Wars is, but the voice acting, Mark Hamill was also right there with Kevin Conroy all those years ago,
Yeah.
doing the animated series back in the 90s.
Yeah, he's definitely my favorite Joker voice.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's Max.
Scan the screen on Joker.
Open the gate. Get him out of there.
So we're playing this in honor of the Arkham Knight
Yeah, that just got announced.
that just got announced. Of course, we're dating this video
Yeah.
by saying that, but
That's
that's
like
fine.
a couple weeks after. But it's still... I can't wait for Arkham Knight.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Hopefully it's better than City.
For tomorrow at 4.
Yeah, you didn't care for City. I really enjoyed it.
Well, I liked City, but I just like this one better.
Yeah. This one is really, really good.
Yeah.
Shop, Warden of Arkham Asylum.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm Warden Idiot. You'll never escape.
It's the laughing. It's the laughing that makes the character.
Absolutely. It's funny too. I was watching an interview with Mark Hamill, and he says Kevin Conroy doesn't read any comic books. He doesn't know about comic books. So when Mark Hamill's like, "Oh, you know, did you read this, or did you?" They're gonna do this story from the comic book, and Kevin Conroy's like, "What?" Like he's got a blank look on his face.
That's
And
awesome.
Mark Hamill's like, "You feel like an idiot talking to Kevin Conroy because he has no idea."
That's awesome.
Satisfactory condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last.
This game has a few surprises as well,
Yeah.
which I'm not gonna spoil.
No.
My temperature? I'd be
But
happy
there's
to
two
drop
boss
my
fights that usually everyone remembers after playing this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get the door open.
And I'm also thinking of kind of one of the main antagonists through this game, kind of in the background.
Yep. Yep.
And I like that. I like when there's an antagonist in the background.
Yeah.
You heard the lady. We got another psycho on.
Obviously, Joker's the main antagonist,
Yeah.
but he's
As
got
he should be.
he's got some friends.
Yeah.
Here comes one of them now.
Must have been one of the guards then.
You know, I would have liked to see Christopher Nolan's take on Killer Croc.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Get ready. Keep your
I wanted to see personally the Riddler
Yeah, I
His
really
take on
wanted
the
to see the
Riddler.
Riddler.
and the Penguin.
Yeah.
What's it doing?
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down.
Get that animal under control.
A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart, eat your bones. That reminds me.
Wow.
I really need to get me
So,
some new
how many
shirts.
threats do you think Batman gets like that, like, every hour of his life?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Like, it doesn't even phase him anymore.
That's why he has to have a secret identity. Can you imagine if everybody knew he was Bruce Wayne?
He's Bruce Wayne? What?
Spoiler!
Oh, man.
Spoiler alert!
Whee! Great night for a party.
Not where you're going.
The night is young, Bats. I still
Not
have
where
a
you're
trick
going.
or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility. Their presence
What's he doing? Stay where you are. Get a flashlight.
Guys, where did
Get a
everybody
light on
go?
him.
I know, right?
presence in our institution is temporary.
What? Don't you trust me?
Our guest has arrived.
So, you know what the best part about Joker is?
What's that?
You never ever know his true intent.
Yeah, that's true. He is very secretive.
Because, like, throughout the entire mythos, he never really tries to kill Batman.
Well, I mean, what would he be without Batman?
Should have
Yeah,
tried harder next
right?
time. What say we aim for 100?
Long night, Jim.
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Yeah, right.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs. Get up! Now!
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
Hurry! We're losing him, Doc! The joke's on you. Ta-da! Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman! I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously! Now let's get this party started. Ladies and maniacs.
Alright, so this is actually one of the best fighting systems I've ever had in a game.
It is really impressive.
Basically flawless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Love a captive audience.
Hey, 2 achievements right away.
I'm just warming you up, Bats.
Time for round 2.
Yep.
From Blackgate Correctional Facility, with a combined sense of
I love the way Joker taunts and flaunts.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, he's arguably the best villain.
Ever? Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah.
I mean, Lex Luthor eats your heart out.
Yeah, I know, right? He's definitely the best DC villain. He is, in my opinion, the best villain ever. But, like, no one even stacks up to him. It's like, I'm not even a DC guy. Like, I'm a Batman guy, but I don't like Superman. I'm not a huge fan of most of the DC cast. I'm more, like, I really like Spider-Man. He's my favorite. And the X-Men are cool. Well, Wolverine and Sabretooth are cool. That's about it. But, I can't think of a bad guy that even stacks to the Joker remotely.
Yeah, I mean, to me, Batman, the Batman universe has the greatest villains of all time.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you look at it.
Yeah. You have Riddler, Joker, Scarecrow,
Clayface.
Yeah, just those 3 names right there.
Yeah, for sure.
That's like the top tier.
Yeah. Penguin.
Yeah, Penguin's up. Two-Face.
Yeah.
Even Bane.
And you know what? Catwoman, because you never know.
Yeah.
You never know which side she's on.
Yeah. Well, she's kind of like Deadpool of the DC universe, except she's the anti-hero. She does what is best for her.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she's a thief, right? So.
Yeah, she is. That's what I liked about City. If you, I think if you pre-ordered the game, you got to play as Catwoman.
Well, you got to play as Catwoman no matter what, but you got.
No, that's not true.
Really?
That's not true. No, you had to pay extra for her.
Are you sure? There's entire sections as Catwoman.
Yeah, but if you don't get that, you don't actually play those sections.
Huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Which is why I made sure I had that.
Yeah.
Because they were actually fun.
Yeah, they were. I don't need to talk to those guys, I don't think.
Not really.
No, I just need to talk to the guards up here.
You'll get a bio if you talk to this lady here.
Really?
Yep.
This is disgraceful. How did a patient like Victor get free?
Victor's ass.
We'll worry about that later, Doctor.
He wants to kill the guard, you know. He needs to kill the guard.
Now, this criminal is very sick, actually.
Yeah.
He will actually kill his victims and then put them into a certain pose.
Mm-hmm. And he marks himself.
Yeah.
He cuts himself.
Every time he kills somebody, yeah.
So
he is a psychopath.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So when we get a major villain, we'll probably look at their bio. Zaz isn't a major villain in this game, so we won't look at that. But we could look at the Riddler if we wanted to. Even Commissioner Gordon or anyone like that. I think the Joker's already here. Same with Batman, but it's more going to be on the ones that are not the mainstream Batman villains. Oh, that was the wrong button. That was the wrong button. Push right bumper meant push right trigger.
No problem. No harm done.
Yeah.
You're the bad. It's all good.
This animal back in his cell.
Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Oh, hiya, B-Man. Harley Quinn here. How do you like my new uniform? Pretty hot, huh? Oh, I got something to show you. 1 second, B-Man. I'm now subbing for the old man. Old Sharp has never been happier. In case you ain't figured it out, today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You have one chance to surrender, Quinn.
Tempting, Babs, but no dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum. Well, technically the Joker's goons shipped in from Blackgate, but you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.
Now that's Arlene Sorkin who plays Harley, and she's also a legend.
Yeah, the absolute best Harley Quinn voice ever.
Ever, yeah. I mean, she was back there with Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. So, I mean, yeah, she's a legend in my books.
Mm-hmm. That's another character I actually really wanted to see Nolan's take on, was Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, yeah.
Keep people away.
How do you know?
I wonder if he planned on doing that before Heath Ledger died. If he planned on expanding on his character in the third movie.
I guess we'll never know, because he's just dropped Batman completely.
Yep.
She never was.
So, I get it. I do understand.
Well,
But
yeah, it's like it's the same thing if you're making games for a long time. Like, you don't want to keep making the same thing.
Yeah.
Because you'll get bored of that IP.
Assassin's Creed 28.
Yeah, Assassin's Call of Duty 33.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Assassin's Creed.
I love Call of Duty.
And you and I were just talking about this in the car, and you admitted to me you do love Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I love Assassin's Creed. I just wish, like, it feels like the same game with minor upgrades, but the problem is I'm such a sucker for the gameplay. I buy them.
That's exactly what they want.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not going to buy 4 until it's cheap. Just not going to do it. And then I saw it the other day for $30 and I was like, I didn't buy it, but
yeah,
I was really tempted to.
It is tempting. Assassin's Creed 4 is really amazing.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. Especially when you're inside the Animus. When you're outside the Animus, you know, it's questionable. As every game was out of the Animus.
I hate outside of the Animus. Assassin's Creed 2 was probably the best game for outside of the Animus.
That was really cool because they started playing with, I can't remember what they called it, but it was, you were kind of having visions when you were outside.
It was the bleeding effect.
The bleeding effect. And that was really, really cool.
So you were in the Animus and you're
gonna be fine.
You would learn how to be an assassin, how to free run from playing as Ezio.
Yeah.
And then you would start to see visions of Ezio's, like, of his life, and like walking by Roman guards and stuff like that.
Yeah. Actually, I won't lie. I was intrigued in Assassin's Creed 1, even being outside the Animus because it was new.
Yeah.
And you're like, where am I? Like, I'm a prisoner. I can't go out of these 2 rooms.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then the second game added to that, with you breaking out, of course.
Yeah.
With Lucy.
Who turned out later to be a
Templar.
Triple agent.
Yeah.
An assassin working for the Templars who's actually a Templar.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah.
So she did.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, so did Desmond.
Yep.
But, yeah. Good job on clearing the toxin.
Mm-hmm. So this first video is going to be a little longer because we're just going to go until the tutorial's done. So it's probably going to be like a 25-minute, maybe 30-minute episode.
Completely unacceptable.
Well, I mean, I guess it's more entertainment for everyone, but...
Do you remember when YouTube used to cut us off at 10 minutes?
They never cut us off at 10 minutes, but I remember back when that was like a big thing, was you can only have 10-minute long videos.
Yeah. I mean, it made sense.
Yeah. It was before YouTube was a business, and when it was just like a... Like, it was... I can't remember why YouTube first came into being, but if you really think about it, it's just basically America's Funniest Home Videos.
It's true.
But whenever you want it.
It's Tiny Tim.
Yeah. I actually never noticed how disgusting his character model is. Like, you can see his spine popping out of his back.
Yeah, it is pretty nasty.
Come on, run at me.
Okay, so what you want to do with this guy is when he starts to run at you, you want to throw battering with left trigger.
Yep.
That's going to blind him, like this, and then he's going to run straight into the wall.
Then you can just jab like a boxer right into his ribs. Or kick.
Watch
Get
out.
out of there. Yeah. Yeah, this guy will also throw bodies at you.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it's not really that big of a threat. You just kind of wait till, yeah, he goes to throw, and then you just double tap A in a direction. There you go. Just gotta wait for the tells.
Boom. You telegraph that.
Yep. Whoop.
And eventually this guy is just going to die.
Yeah. And not from Batman's doing. His body can't handle the Titan serum that's in him.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is just a time bomb, basically, this fight. I've never had him run at me this much before.
Yeah, that's true.
It's 4 times.
Because you can actually just avoid him the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I did one time. And I just let him die.
Man, he's taking his sweet time.
He is.
Just have a heart attack already, dude.
You want to make sure when he does that you're not close to him or
Yeah.
it will hurt you.
There he
goes. Malpractice needs more practice.
Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Ah, well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free. Knock me off, I dare you. End this. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all. Oh, you're getting too predictable, Bats. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party to organize. I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham. You'll see.
What I like is that the voice actors are actually saying lines that were back in the animated series. Like, for example, he calls Batman Bats.
Yeah.
And Harley calls him B-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Those were all from the animated series back from the 90s. Early 90s, too, I might add. I'm kind of dating myself, but whatever.
Well, I watched it back then, too.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, you just upgraded to the
Inverted
takedown, which we're going to use in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm. Because, love it or hate it, this game is a stealth game at heart.
It is.
I dragged Jerry in here, powered up the gate. Must have passed out.
Joker went through that door. What's on the other side?
We call it extreme isolation.
You know,
Only way in is via the
to be fair, this game I think came out like 2009-ish.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
It still looks good.
It does.
It still holds up pretty well.
And, I mean, they're always improving the animation, but when a game can hold up,
Yeah.
you know, even after a few years.
Mm-hmm.
Any little trouble up there?
Joker.
You're expecting maybe Two-Face?
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat! I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to keep a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta! Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case you were planning on following me, I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
Officer Bowles.
If I see you trying to follow me, he dies. Harley's looking forward to it. Maybe I'll film it and post it on the internet.
In the very first part of the game, if you look closely, you can see Officer Bowles sucking back a beer,
Yeah, he has a flask.
which is very questionable for
A
working
prison
in,
guard?
in an asylum.
Yeah. What I really like about this game is it like Rocksteady, you can see how much they cared about like about the characters, because the way they move in the cutscenes, like the way the Joker moves, is exactly how he moved in the animated series. Which this game's based off the animated series, right?
It is.
So
Yeah. Now, who's Batman talking to right here?
Batman is talking to Oracle, also known as Batgirl, but Batgirl gets shot in the spine by Joker.
That's right.
And becomes basically just like Watchtower from Superman, Oracle. Here, it's just like information. It's basically what Alfred did before Batgirl was doing it.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just information. Am I going the right way?
Yes, you are.
It's the subtle like laughs that are great.
Yeah.
They're the most. It's just that they're the most disturbing piece about him is that he just laughs just quietly and then it gets really loud. That's what I love about it.
Yeah. It
So
is very
demented.
creepy.
It's so demented.
Oracle, I'm at the holding cells.
Here's the other aspect of this game I love: setting up a crime scene,
Exactly. I can follow traces.
which they really do well in Arkham Origins.
Oracle.
Yeah, which I haven't played yet.
You haven't played yet, but I have, and it's really fun. That'll be coming up after the next game.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to play Arkham City after this.
Oh, we're planning this now? Live on air?
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
doing it right now.
Okay.
Well, you can't just play Arkham.
We'll play Arkham
Asylum.
City after Asylum or after the next game we do. Give everyone a little break in case they're not a huge fan of Batman.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know why you wouldn't be a huge fan of Batman, but I mean...
If you're not a fan of Batman, then why are you here?
Yeah, if you're not a fan of Batman, why are you alive? Because Batman is sweet.
It's awesome.
I think I'm going the wrong way. Because I'm not seeing any traces of the alcohol. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I'm stupid.
Gotta follow that trace, man.
Yep.
If you batarang those, you'll see there's Joker teeth all over the place. If you batarang those, you'll get life and points and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit of XP points.
Yeah, so if you want your upgrades to come quicker, I would recommend taking those out. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Batman is called the world's greatest detective. You went right back to the start.
I'm stupid.
It's okay.
Super stupid. There we go. This is where I was supposed to go.
Yeah. It's basically, it's going to lead you, out to the island.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Is that a spoiler?
I don't know.
The darn elevator.
It's coming up in about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Unreliable. How did Joker get...
Be quiet.
What's going on?
B-Man. Mr. J doesn't want you following us just yet.
Get down!
What the hell happened?
How did you like that, B-Man? No way you're following us now. You're trapped down there till me and Mr. J are ready for you.
Alright, well, that is the fighting tutorial, so we're gonna go into the platforming tutorial and the stealth tutorial, but that's gonna be next time, guys. See you then.